This is the description on Steam. Build rooms, gardens, and camper vans with 1,000 plus objects and the ability to create your own custom furniture or visit MakeRoom Island and get inspired by unique design requests. Look how cute this little guy is. Oops. I'm touching things because I like to touch the buttons to figure them out before the tutorial gives me what they are. Ooh, this is gonna be cute. I'm going to teach you how to decorate rooms in MakeRoom. You can select objects by clicking on them, click on the sofa, and remove it to get started. Oops. No more sofa. Fantastic. On the left, you'll find categories with furniture. Find the table category and place a table in the room. Desks, cabinets. Where's table? Tables. Ooh. Ooh, what kind of vibe are we going for in the room? It doesn't matter. We'll go with this table. Cute. You can change the color of any object, select the table, and change its color to anything else. Ooh. So the legs we can make, let's make them like a brown. This was nice. And let's make the top cute. Honestly, after a certain point, I probably would even turn off the music and turn on my own. It's also possible to change the size of any object. Simply select the object and click plus and minus icons. Now it's a footrest. Now it's a dining room table. Those are the basics of decorating. You can also click the floor or walls to change properties. Try changing the background color of the scene by clicking the color palette icon on the bottom. Ooh! I don't know why everyone clapped. Why did they all start clapping? I like the green because it's very grass. Cute. So are we done here? Is that it? And then we can change the color of the... What about the floor? Can you make it a different... Oh. I'm wondering about the pattern on the floor. What is this? Okay. Maybe not so much. Oh wait, I did change it. When did that happen? Oh. Yeah, you can't see at all the pattern that you're clicking on though. Alrighty. This is gonna be fun. I think... Let's... What's this? Oh, that opened a browser window. Oh, I think it's saying the game is out now because you could have played the demo before. Play. Dude, I would totally try to put my own room in here. Oh, what are we... Cat Paradise. Art Studio. Gamer Room. Garage to Home Cinema. Tutorial. It has a little check because we did that, I guess. Vampires Welcome. Garden Retreat. Reading Nook. Spy Headquarters. Potion Laboratory. Meditation Space. Shut up. We're doing a poll. Poll. What do we decorate first? So we have Cat Paradise. Obviously. Gamer Room. We're gonna do Potion Lab. And there's a tiny fly. Let's go with Garden Retreat, because that sounds fun. Where is it? Oh, Garden Retreat. Okay. Poll started. I love this. Is that the limit to how many rooms we can make, though? Probably not. I feel like you can make room forever. You can always make room. My favorite will be outvoted, but potions. There's so many good ones. We're going to do more than one. It's just, who do we start with? Cat Paradise is killing it right now. Potion Lab in second, but I wouldn't call it close. Everyone wants to see cats. I don't know if there's gonna be a cat. My cat's up there. She's already eaten her dinner. Yeah, these are just starter prompts. I want to do all of these first because I don't like it being too open-ended. I like being given a direction. Oh, I totally missed the camper renovation. Oh, I will do all of them. But then, like, I got really overwhelmed with Tiny Glade. When it's almost too sandbox and open-ended, I'm like, I don't know what to do. There's a little, I love this. Oh, moving troubles. So we have a couple vans. I tried hovering over the boat. I wish we could decorate the boat. That would have been cute. And then that is done. It's a landslide right now with Cat Paradise. I'll do Potion Lab second. Not a lot of people for the gamer room. It would have been a cute one. We don't want to see gamer room. This game is on Steam. Yes, and it's very cheap. I believe it's currently on 10% off. It just came out 2 days ago. And I think the current price is like $8.99. It's a single digit $9 basically price tag. Isn't that nice? Okay, we're gonna give it to Cat Paradise. We don't have to wait. Our goal is to turn this room into a cat paradise. First, let's find a comfy couch for the cats. Okay, now it's giving me too many directions, and I wanted to just do this part myself. I always could, though. Look at all the choices. We have to remember we can change the color, so it's not even about the color we're looking at here. It's the shape. Do we want to do... Ooh, I'm thinking like an L. What's the difference between this L and that, the red L? There has to be a difference. They look exactly the same. This L's longer, maybe? That's hard to tell. And then you can even... I like when a game doesn't limit where you put things. Like, the wall doesn't stop you from being able to place it. That's perfect. How about adding some shelves? I'm not done with the couch yet. I think the cushions. Is it the cushions? Oh, okay, the back especially. I like the red one better. Where's the cat? And we can move everything that's in here already. I feel like this could be a little bigger. In fact, is there a 3-seat with an L? Or can I create a 3-seat with an L? Because I'm seeing some sectional pieces here. Would that be crazy? That's a corner. It doesn't look like you can create an L. Okay, I'm getting too carried away. There's no ottoman for the red one. There is for the purple one, though. Okay, I will keep it like this. I'm overcomplicating it. No! I clicked the wrong button. Okay. The legs. I like the idea of like a chestnutty brown. Maybe the darker one. And then I kind of like the red. I don't know what direction I'm going for the room yet. So I don't know what color the couch will be. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I'll go with the weird yellow. Orange for now. Okay, how about adding some shelves on the wall? Is he gonna do this for every one of these? It's okay. Shelves. Are these like the kind that you can climb on? Because I've always wanted to do that, but it's very complicated. Wall decorations. Oh my god, they have sound foam. Are these shelves? It's a strange shelf. What's this? Oops. What is that? I guess they just have objects sometimes. Those are like pegboards. There's shelves. And little cubbies. Let's do a floating shelf here. Okay, they want me to put 5. Should we do them like they're cat shelves that they would climb on? Because that would be... That's the wrong one. Wrong shelf. That would be really fun. So, like, they'd be able to go up here, maybe? or we can move this over a little bit and then move him over a little bit. And then we can include a little cubby. What other shelves do we have? That's it. Oh, the light switch. These aren't really for cat climbing, but the idea of it is kind of fun. Five shelves is a lot to squeeze in here. Two of these. This is too much. This is already too much. Okay, I got away with it though. Would it be possible to add a table for them to hide under? Sure, let's look at tables. We want a coffee table of some kind. I did like the one we chose before. Oh, this one's nice too because it's all wood. Which one's better? I'll go with this one and we'll change the wood. Ooh, that's nice. It's all very warm in here. See, this is why I wanted 2 seats with an L, because now there's... Yeah, I can rotate the room. Good point. I didn't really need to. Like, this is a... How do I rotate the table? Oops. No. Can I rotate the piece of furniture? Oh, that's how. We'll just put it in the corner. It's not really much of a coffee table anyways. Let's bring in the cats? Where are the cats? What do you mean? Effects? I wish that I could delete it without having to place it. Oh? Pets! Oh! My goodness. Okay, but because I'm listening to the tutorial, I feel like I want to try and do this better, but him being here is kind of making me feel like I need to do what he's asking me to do. I would like to do it the way I want to do it. So those don't look good. I don't want that table. This is kind of in the middle of the room for no reason. This should be... Can I create a 3-seat with an L? Let me experiment, because I feel like I could fit it. What I need, that's like the middle. I wish though, because this is going to be complicated, can we flip them? How would I do the other arm? Oh wait, there is the other arm. Right there. And then... Do you see, I like the idea of this a lot better. You can just click off the background void when you're... Oh, thank you. You've been playing. You've been playing this game. It's really fun. That's a little bit too small. We can make it bigger though. Or do we like... This one matches better. So this is usually where the creativity would be lost on me. As soon as I would be doing this. Is that cute or should it... It's like about the right size. Oopsies. If I made it red, would the vision be there to match? It's not giving L shape. But you see what I'm going for. Maybe this one is better because it's squarer. Okay, that looks better. That way doesn't work. It's the right size. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. We're gonna make it red and the legs dark. Well, I'm gonna change the colors of them. That's kind of cute. That's giving what I wanted it to give. This is the kind of couch that I have. And look how seamlessly these cushions are blending in. Look how perfect that is. I think what I'd want to do is put this guy here and then use this corner for something else. Does it blend into the couch? I feel like it almost does. It's not exactly the same, but I think that's the closest I'm gonna get. They don't have like a red ottoman piece for this couch to make an L, but they do for the other ones. And then they also have this one, which, how is that different than this one? That's the same. That's exactly the same. I think it just carries on from the last page. And then there is none for the yellow sofa. I'm gonna go with it. Try flipping it the other way. It doesn't fit flipped the other way unless I make it little. It's not perfect. This is what mine looks like, though. You can see all of the little feet under it. It doesn't really, like, it doesn't fit this way. That's not the way a little, an L-shaped couch would go. But these are often a little separate piece. A whole separate... Is that too big? That's definitely too big. Now, if I could put it lower, but I don't believe that's an option. They just don't connect. Just looks like it can move. Yeah, does no one have an L-shaped couch that is like this? Mine moves. My whole L bit is a segment that detaches exactly like this. So that's what mine looks like. Let's change the whole color of the couch. I liked the orange. Is that just like what a sectional is? Mine's like that. The whole little extra L bit is a separate piece. It looks a little bit goofy, but I think it's okay. And then I'm gonna do the legs. Oh, I keep hitting that. I'm gonna do the legs. I like that. I like the brown. Wait. Oh, that one doesn't have a leg. The darker, warm brown. Okay. How many little details can I get into with this? Also, what's this? Studio. I don't know what that does. We have cabinets, which I feel like this should go maybe over here where the bed is. And then like a TV stand over here. A big cabinet of some kind. Oh, there's also... That's cute. Maybe we'll move this back over here, actually, and put this here. I think that's nice. Maybe we could put something on it. I used to have one of these exactly like this. I like it. The cats get a TV. Yeah, true. It is a cat room. It doesn't need to have... What else could we put here instead, maybe, then? What am I putting a TV here in here for? It's the cat room. You need some kind of storage, though. Maybe I can put something fun. What do we have? Accessories. What accessories would cats like? None of these. Box. Box. You probably don't want books. What is that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's this? Oh, you can open the doors? Okay, maybe this is a bad spot for putting... Well, let's put something else here. I wonder if there's other things in here. I can make a box fort. What is that? I don't know what that is. There's a mirror, which you don't need in a cat room, but can be fun to observe a cat discovering themselves in a mirror. I think I'm gonna do a box fort. They didn't say not to. Let's see. This should be... Put this one on top. But then I wish I could have a sideways one. Oh, this is long box. I can't do... Okay, hold on. This is the base. We've got a little one. Then we need an open one here. And then maybe long open one. That bothers me. Sure. Can you change the couch color? I sure can. Why? Do you hate the orange couch? Tell me you hate the orange couch. This could be a different color. That's cuter. What's the second color? Are we seeing anything change? Don't see a difference there. What about this guy? Should he be a different color? This could be white. Or even, that's the color it was. White's cute. Or we make the whole thing. I'm modeling it after my living room. I have a brown leather couch though. But my little side table is yellow. That's too yellow. That's kind of nice. I don't know about the white. Maybe that was fine. We're back at where we started. The decisions. Oops. What did we start with? This color, I think. But then maybe we should make this go back. That way it matches. Okay. I've always wanted an orange couch or a green couch. I have a brown leather couch instead. What else do we have? Kitchen appliances, electronics, door. I can move the door. Windows. Windows. We need a big window here. But closed because we don't let cats outside. Is it a bay window? So that they can stay in the windowsill? Why does it open in? It shouldn't open in. I wish the windowsill was bigger, but that's okay. What's that? Big window. These are big windows. Little window. I like the closed one. Oh, that looks way big. Two big windows together. Genius. Maybe window with no doors. Maybe this window. What would two look like? Is that strange with a seam down the middle like that? I don't believe that's unheard of. It's not an impossible thing. What else is there? Fireplace, desk. Honestly, I want to get rid of that guy. Maybe there's something else we can put there. Something cat-like. Lamps. We need the kind of furniture that can't be messed up by a cat. Oh, I do like the idea of this. How is that so little? What are we? What is this? Are these not ceiling lamps? Okay, that's a ceiling fan. Cats love ceiling fans. Trust. Whoa. Didn't realize how low that would make that. That's fun. Cats love to stare. Lamp. Okay, so this is not what I thought it was. A ceiling light. which we don't have a big light. Maybe we have little floor light instead. That's cute. I don't like this anymore. It needs to be a different color than yellow. I love the spray paint sound. That's nice. A nice warm color. There's fairy lights. It was a tea light candle. Me thinking it was for the ceiling. Okay. We looked at accessories. We don't need bathroom. Beds? Does that include cat beds? These are like cushions. We obviously have a cat bed. A little towel? How's that a bed? Oh, it's a blanket. What is this? Oh, they're pieces for the beds. These are cushions for the beds. These are bedspreads. Okay. Then we have cabinets. Carpet. 100%. We need a carpet. That's so cute. Is that an appropriate cat rug, though? Watch me use this in every room, though. They might pee on it. No. Where's the litter box? I need to put a litter box down. Not at all. I'm not even worried about that. I like the colors we've chosen for everything so far, I think. Chairs? There's not really room for a chair. Desk, door, electronics. What do we got in here? Do we have an automatic litter? These are for the gamer room. But see, but then you can have that kind of brain that can think of, I'm going to take this object, make it big, layer this object over top of it. I can't think like that. PC. Speakers. For the cats to have like a little bit of... I need something on that table. Does anybody need to play soothing music for their animals? I know somebody that does. Electronics, fireplace, food. Do we have little cat dishes? These are plates. What is that? Looks like a donut. Spice rack. Oh, put me in a kitchen right now. I love kitchens. Big fan. Jar. Okay. Milk. Knives. Don't give your cats knives. Kitchen appliances, kitchen cabinets, lamps and fans. Plants. That's what I'm looking. Oh, I can't wait for the garden. Oh, the little fences. Ooh. What's poison to cat? You know what? We're going to call this plastic. It's a plastic cactus. Because cats and plants don't mix great. As long as you don't mind that they might eat your plants. I wouldn't put anything hanging. That would be a disaster. I just like plants. I like the look of plants. Oh, that's the one. That was the wrong one. Oops. I gotta put the couch back. Oh, there's stools. There's an idea there. Oopsies. No. Oops. Okay, no harm done. We have to leave the radio on for our dog when we leave the house because she gets anxious. See, that's the thing. Some people need to do that. I don't need to do that for mine, but it would be funny to have a little speaker. Where's electronics? There's only the big speaker, though. I don't need a big speaker. Little radio? That's massive. You know what, though? This doesn't need to be this big. It's just a cactus. Ooh. Let's make it blue. I want it to be... kind of bluish green almost. Oops. Okay, we have the box tower for the cats. No shelves. I took all the shelves away. Plants, tables, wall decoration for our shelves. We can also put curtains, which is also a bad idea. What are these? Just a wall thing. Curtains and cats also not great, but it would look really pretty though. I have well-behaved cats. That's how we're getting away with that. Does that look good? I'm just trying to decorate the room. It looks like we just moved in though because of the boxes. We could put a clock on the wall. That's cute. I think I'll make the clock... I feel like I need to bring in more red. There's not a whole lot of things that are red. Or blue. But the wall's blue. But we can change the color of the wall. In fact, we should also change the color. Ooh. That's good. That looks way better. I don't know about this. That's maybe better. There's not a lot of variety in the colors. This is kind of looking cute though. Make it green. The clock green. We do have some good greens we can work with. Maybe... Is that cute? I think I like that color combo for them better. I don't know about these curtains being this color. Although I kind of think the curtains should be green, but if the curtains are green, the clock should not be green. It's too many green. These like different color greens? I would like that. This has to be a different color. The lamp could be red. The clock? I don't know if I like the clock as any of these so far. Clock is yellow. Clock is yellow. And then I think this shouldn't be black. That's so much better immediately. What is this? It's obviously the cat scratcher, but like, where did it come from? I haven't seen it in here yet. Let's put in a shelf. These are like picture frames. Pegboard shelf. Although I don't know that I need a shelf. Who has a shelf in a cat room unless it is for the cats to climb on? But now it feels like it might not be necessary unless I put this here. Because the shelf doesn't fit over here. Shelf fits here. Invisible shelf. Here. Or the long one, but a little smaller. Okay, now what do we put on the shelf though? Do we need a light switch here too, just for like the realism's sake? What is this? That's a power outlet. We don't want our cats touching those. What's this? Sound foam? Okay. There's not a lot of things for putting... Oh. Unless I make things like super tiny. I guess I could put the cactus up here and then just put the radio here. Then we also know that our cat's not eating the cactus. And this can go there still. Maybe a little bigger now that there's room. Is there a radiator? Radiator. Where do we think that would even be? Construction. Ooh. This is almost giving... Oh, never mind. Ooh, do we want decorative wall ladder? How could I put this? Can I put, I wish I could put like a towel on it though. What could I put there to make it look like a towel? Windows, wall decoration. Is something here? Does something here give tiny towel? Where were the blankets? Was that in the bedding section? Beds. That's not gonna work like that though. That doesn't work. Maybe. Does that give a blanket layered on a couch? Mini stairway they can climb? Maybe that's better than the ladder. I could make the tiny staircase to the couch or something. Although I really like where we're at so far. I just don't know how to make this look like... That's a couch cushion technically. And then if I made it white... Would you believe me if I told you that's a towel laying over a ladder? It's kind of cluttered. I like the way that cluttered looks though. Personally, that's just a personal choice. But the boxes are also meant to be for the cats to play in because it's supposed to be the cat room. Maybe the ladder's too much. I think it's cute because it's cluttered. That's how I feel about it. The ladder might be pushing it. Just because I'm trying too hard to make the ladder work. And then if I put one of these. I wouldn't believe you if you told me these are stacked towels. It's not giving stacked towels. We could just leave the ladder. That works as a towel. What's this? No, that's a headboard. Not this one, but kind of this one maybe? And then if I put a second one here, but maybe I make this one a little bit smaller and I make this one a little bit different color. It's supposed to look like it's hanging over the rung of the ladder though. It does not. I don't know. I don't think it works. That fan looks so low. I know, and I can't get it any higher. And if I make it bigger... Ooh. If I make it bigger, it just gets lower. But then it looks so tiny. I'm gonna leave it like that. I just think it's good entertainment for the cat. Have we checked the bathroom? Oh, you're so right. I skipped the bathroom because I was like, we're not doing a bathroom. We could do a bathroom. Show me something that gives towel. That, I believe, is a soap bar. That's soap bar holder. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought that there were towels in the towel section or the bathroom section? Now, does it look like it's coming off of the ladder if I put it on the ladder? Oh, that's better. That's way better. It's got to be sneaky. Like that. It's actually inside. But if I make it bigger... You know, I don't think that's the worst. In fact, if I leave it at just one, I think that's exactly what I was hoping it would look like. Also, why am I putting a towel in a cat room, though? I am trying too hard. It's supposed to be like a blanket. I didn't mean towel. That's why I looked in the bedding. It's supposed to look like a blanket. And honestly, they could climb on that. And I wouldn't even be mad about it. Okay. Now what? I need things for the shelf up here, and that's the only thing left. But I really don't know what little trinkets should go up there. Do we have like a teeny, maybe one of those tea lights? That's cute. And then maybe a picture frame. There were some wall decorations that were picture frames. Oh my god. I think these are picture frames. I can make it a tiny picture frame. Boom. It's a tiny picture frame. I think. I don't know what these are supposed to be. Yeah, they are. You just don't get to... Oh, wait, what is this? You do get to. Oh my gosh. It's a photo of me in my cat room so that my cats always know what I look like. Oh, I like that one. I like the colors, I think, of everything. The boxes kind of look crazy, but when you know that it's a cat room, it's not so crazy. I like this. Oh, too much. What's this? Do you know what this is? You know what's funny about this? Because Americans don't have this. Do you guys know what this is? They have this in Europe. They don't have that here. It's a heated towel rack that basically is heated up anytime the heat is on in your house. So it's like a towel drying. We don't have those. Do you know that? We don't have those. It almost looks like a ladder with towels on it. That is for the bathroom. Those are in the bathroom. Pretty much all over Europe. Everywhere I've ever been in Europe has had those. Oh, I totally missed this sick looking shelf. I don't need it for this room. I think I like this room the way it is. Why don't we have this? I don't know. I don't know, because it's amazing to get a fresh hot towel, but it only really works in the winter because it would only be heated if your house's heat is turned on. So but that's the best time to have a hot towel in the bathroom. We have them as radiators in our bathrooms. Yeah, and you put your towels on it. We don't have that. I think I'm ready to put the cats in the room. Oh, wait, I totally missed. He can't live in there. Ooh. Call me crazy. I think I like the circle bed better. Oops. Ooh. Oh my gosh, a ball of yarn. Absolutely. Fish tank. These are the bowls. I never touched the bowl. You can change the color of the food that's in it. That's proper cat food color. That's watercolor. That's a better color. I like it. I know, the cat plush. I didn't even change the color on it because it's a black cat with yellow eyes. I'm perfectly happy with that, except maybe what could be cute. Yeah, I gave it white whiskers. I think it's perfect for the cat room. I think it's perfect. Let's bring the cats in. There's 4 total. What do you mean 1 out of 4 cats? Where? I didn't put any cats. Now it says 2. Does this count as a cat? Okay, well, I guess we'll only place 3 cats. I'm happy about that. Let's make one of them a black cat. All black. That might have been too much. We lost the features. Okay, 1 black cat. We'll put her sleeping here so that you can see her. Her because it's Star. Let's do an orange tabby. So if I could do like... It's kind of hard. I think this part of the fur should be this color orange. Maybe we'll go with white. I think that's a cute one. But a brighter orange cat. They don't really have tabby stripe. Are there other cats? Yeah, I don't need 2 of the same cat. Hold on. It's fine. Okay, let's do this one loafing in here, I guess. So cute. I'm gonna make it orange. And then this one's eyes are open. I'm gonna give him, I can't get an angle, but I'm gonna give them green eyes. This green. Can't see, but that's okay. And then we'll go with the sitting cat. Where should he be? There's unlockable items, and I just got a cat tree. Okay, now hold on, because I wasn't done here. This is a big cat. Oh my god. Yeah, it has to be big enough to see it coming out of the box. Let's go for a gray. Let's go for little gray. Yellow eyes peeking out of the box. Now, where does the cat tree go? What would you think a cat tree counts as? Tables, plants. It wasn't in... Oh, now it's in pets. Oh, it has a little border. Oh, yeah. Okay. I did make it very crammed in here, didn't I? Here is good. We'll just pretend that little thing right there isn't there. No one needs to know about it. Let's make this like a nice... Yeah. Little sand color. Is that the inside color? Aww. I like it. It was in cats. Yeah, I didn't see. I like that it shows it with a little border. Oh, and there was a standing up cat. So there's 4 cats, but they didn't ask me for a 4th cat. Oh, wait, was this here the whole time? I totally didn't look hard enough. This is better than the one I had. Oh, wait a minute. I definitely didn't look hard enough. Okay, hold on. I literally have this. I have a cactus scratcher. Yep, nope, that's really good. The cat plush counts as a cat. That's really funny. And it meant I only needed to do 3 cats. I can't believe I didn't see this. That's kind of nuts. Okay, I'm really happy with how this came out. This is so cute. The multicolor green curtain, I don't even know if that's on purpose that it looks like that. Oopsies. Because you only choose, like, are they all different? I think it's just like a shadow. But the way that it looks like multicolor green, I really like. Okay. What are these? What are this? What is this? I'm confused. The way that it doesn't change outside at all, though. Snowing. I don't know what this is. Oh my goodness. You can change the sounds. Oh my goodness. I wish the cats moved. Okay, we'll put it on tree. Oh my gosh. That's the cat scratcher. I kind of don't like this one. It's just there because it started there. It's fine. Okay, I think we're done with this room. Are you sure you... Oh, wait. How do I save? First of all, can I take a picture? Oh? Ooh. I like that. Beautiful. I took a screenshot and I got an achievement. Is it saved technically? Save. Oh. Okay. So now we can leave? How do I go back to... Okay. Okay. What are we doing next? Potions. I didn't understand how it worked at first. Let's do potion laboratory. Oh! Let's transform this room into a magical potion-making laboratory. The room needs cleaning first. The cobwebs might be a good start. And that's why this is here. You have to clean some of them up. There's no dust. Okay. Okay. Now this room is quite tiny. What does this do? And I just expanded. Whoa! I don't know how big I want. This is a good size. This is a good size. And then, oh yeah, I forgot about the pattern on the floor. I'm feeling like this will end up being a stone floor. Or wood, but that's like a tile. It's impossible to see what these are. What do you think? Wood or... I like the idea of these... Where was it? Oh, I don't remember. Was it one of these? Is this wood or stone? This looks like stone. I think I like this, but then we would make it a gray floor. Then the walls would obviously be different. What is that? Oh. Let's keep it like this shape, I think. Oh. Okay. And then I have no idea what the wall pattern should be. Maybe just smooth. Or we could have brick. Oh, I actually think I like the idea. Nah, there's the brick. Let me find which brick. That or stripes. I think I like the idea of it being brick. Is that the littlest brick we can get? Yeah, we're gonna have brick walls. I'm nixing the stone floor. We'll do something different instead. Oh my god, and these are like brick chunks. Where does one find the bricks again? There. And then I'll make it brick color. It's not gonna look great as brick, actually. That's kind of a nice... almost brick, but still kind of like warm and orangey. Then the floor, I think, should be a dark hardwood or something, or a light hardwood. That really could go either way. Because now I'm thinking almost studio apartment. If only we had mossy cobble. I know, I want mossy brick. I want multicolor brick. That's the best I can get for brick. And then if this was... It feels like it has to be dark because I don't want it to blend too much in. Maybe this, and then... I don't know if I love... What are our plank floor options? I think those were them. Yeah, so we have long plank or short plank, because I don't like skinny plank. Well, yeah, I don't like skinny plank. I think I like long plank. I'm gonna put a lot of plants in here. For now, I'm gonna... Actually, I don't want to delete these because I don't want to forget about them. I like the idea of them a lot. Because we can mix in... Almost like brick... Like broken brick pieces, but they're darker. Should they blend in more than that? I'm ignoring him. I don't need him anymore. Like, I think the only options here are this to make it sort of matchy, or darker red. I think, honestly, the kind of matchy is better. It's even slightly different, though. And I'll do maybe a couple more of them. But for now, we'll leave them where they are. If you make the brick pieces green and tiny. True, we can make them tiny. It could look like moss. I think I'll leave them looking like bricks, and then we'll just try to find a way to stick plants, maybe? I have to take a look at what our options are for the plants. I do think these being slightly smaller is good, though. I almost kind of want to get rid of everything that's in here. But I don't... Let's do that. Screw it. I'm capable enough to do this myself. Lots of books. I know where those are. Kitchen stuff for the pots. Bookshelf. All the books. I know where the books are. The windows I'd like to move to. I'll put windows with curtains, but different ones. Oh. And this is what I mean by who thinks like this? Who thinks about the baseboard like that? That's crazy. How did they do that? Okay, I feel like I have to keep it because it's here. I don't like the color of it at all. Is white too much? White. Is it too white? Should do like off-white. That's nuts. I wish you could... I have like wishes as I'm playing. I wish you could select things to like link them together so then you could change the color of the whole unit. Oops. It's only the littlest bit tedious, but I like starting from scratch better. I will keep these though. That's nice. I can copy paste colors. Okay, so all of my worries are not something to be worried about. How do you do that? That's pretty nice. I feel like I definitely want it to almost look like a New York apartment vibe. Like, this is a witch who lives in the city. This is a modern witch who got a good deal on a studio apartment. But she's still got to make her potions. Do you actually get to make potions, or you just make the room? You just make the room. The game is just make room. Okay, no. I like the warmer. 100%. This is going to be so cute. This will be so cute. Multi-select is being worked on. Wait, how do you know these things? Because I'm having so much fun already. Whenever I'm playing, I just think of the smallest things. I'm like, oh, I wish it did that. Oh, I saw the rainbow icon. I got excited. This is too cute. Wait, can these rotate? No, they don't rotate around. You're a beta tester. That's so fun. Dude. I mean, this game is 2 days old, so I'm very excited for... Oopsies. It has not even had a single update yet. Okay, I have not looked at all at the fireplace options. Let's, like, lay them out. That is the same. That's exactly the same. Is that not exactly the same? That's identical. We have our little grate here. This is very modern, which I'm not going for. Well, I did say modern witch, but not like that, though. I like that one. Is that not the same? There's nobody coming Monday! This is so exciting. What is the difference between these? I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put a little pot of firewood there because that's cute. What do we think? Are we the kind of person? I like that look. That look is good. I just don't have the brain to layer things. I just need practice. That's pretty cute. One is thinner in the back. Oh. Oh, he's a skinny. I think I like the bulky. I think I like the idea of the bulky, and I could put things on it, and I will. Okay, what's the next thing he wants me to do? Let's light it. Light it by placing the fire effect. Oh. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like getting rid of the grate, actually, because it's kind of in the way. Can't light my thing on fire. Is there Control Z? Okay, I would ask, could there be a Control Z? Because I keep deleting the wrong thing. Okay, now do I really mean it that I like the skinny one, or was I hoping to change it? Do we give her... Yeah, actually, I like the fat one. I do like him. He's good. Okay, let me... Unbelievable. Hold on. That is also coming Monday. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who was like, oh, we're gonna need that. Can I get this? Right there. Beautiful. We'll put him in there. You know what? It's too neat. I think I actually do like this one better. This is giving the kind of fire you'd eventually stick a cauldron on top of, so... Let's go with that, and then we can stick... So cool! Now do we want to add the grate back? For safety. Oh, that's not what I wanted to copy. No harm done. Great or no great? Thank you for gifting a sub, Poof. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, bulky looks more witchy. That's exactly what I was thinking. How about we add some jars to the fire? Okay, now you're bossing me around too much. I'm gonna go off on my own again. Although I do want to add things to that. I was gonna add plants and then jars, which I don't remember where that would be. Bathroom? No. Accessories. Does this give incense or is it giving toothbrush holder? Can I make it give incense? That's an iron. I don't know what this is. Is this some kind of office? Oh, is that like a 3-hole puncher? Is that what that is? These are the picture frames I was looking for before, but we figured it out. We worked it out ourselves. Oh, it's a little pot. What is this? What is that? These are for kids. Stack of papers. I'm gonna make this so cluttered. Put 2 together so there's more sticks. This is why I need to do this with chat, because I don't have the kind of brain to think like that. As long as I get the cups lined up. I can't make them line up perfect. Let me put it inside. I can't really put them right on top of each other, because it goes on top of it. So we can only have one. But I just had the best idea. Hold on. Now does it give incense? Hold on. Let's make the stick needs to be like a brown. And the cup could be like, I'm feeling like we're gonna go for purpley. Looks like cigarettes. Well, now it looks like cigars. And now we've made cigars. So, oh well. Would I like them both? No. I think it's cute. I like it. Okay, what else do we have? Where were the candles? That was in lighting. Lamps. Is this like a stick candle? Is that too much going on in one spot? I might put them back here. Make him bigger. Okay. I would spend hours in silence doing this. You know what? If I'm giving New York City apartment, which that's like the goal, although I don't know that she would ever have a fireplace in a New York City apartment, would she have fairy lights? What are the difference between them? Okay, I wouldn't do that sloped because it would take a lot more of them. I like medium sloped. Hello? I'm trying to grab the light. Now if I do this and then go like this, you'd never know that there's a weird corner. Is this too much? Oops, oops, oops. Let me select. We're not looking back there. Don't look back there. Oh, you know what we should change? Ooh, let's do light purpley and forest. Or what do we got? Yeah, let's do forest. Purpley forest. I wanted to give Great Witch Shelby in like her own studio home. The brick is cute. I really like that detail. I'm glad that that was included in the like starter room before you get started. Are the fairy lights? Mix some of both of the fairy lights. Different lengths because it's like messy. She put them up poorly. They link together. They're the same distance apart. Is that cute, or do we hate that it doesn't match? A companion for the witch? Twist my arm, why don't you? Every room I make is getting a cat. Every room I make is getting a cat. I'll decide on where the cat is going at the end. I'll find a good spot to plop a sleeping cat down, but you bet I'm giving this witch a cat. Let's... Now, I wouldn't know... I couldn't put those unless... You can't really, I can create a potted mushroom situation. Maybe? Yeah, you could put any of these inside any of these pots. 1,000,000,000% we need hanging plants. Okay, and then... Oh, that hangs really low when you make it big. I might be okay with that, though. Because I wanted the plant to be big. That's way low. That's way too low. Okay, that's kind of cute. Give her a big rat. No, I'm giving her a black cat. I'm giving her a black cat because that's what I have. She's gonna have little plants. Now, what are... Add some jars. Okay, let me add jars because they really want me to do that. Let me find jars. Is this a jar? That's like a glass of water. This looks like a jar. These are all jars, right? This little potion. That counts as a jar. Perfect. They're little on the big side. Empty jar. Okay. We're satisfying Mr. MakeRoom in the corner. I'll change it after. I'll do what he wants first, maybe. And then change it all afterward. Make that really little. Let me cluster them a little more. I need to pay more attention to what I'm selecting because there is a very clear box around it when you click it. That's kind of cute. I'll probably change it a little bit though. Tiny mushrooms in the jar. I do have a clear jar. You're so right. Oops. Nope. Oh, I can't put them in. They end up going on top or like floating inside of it. That's okay. We'll find a way to pot those. Okay, when we were thinking of how to make it look like there's moss. Well, that's the obvious choice, but then what if I also had flowers growing in my wall? Does that seem realistic? Do we care? That's too big. Okay, I'll rotate this one and put it here. Make it a little bit littler. This doesn't rotate. That's okay. I'm gonna put it here. Maybe just one. It feels like too much, but I like the little leaves on the brick. Or should we put them more sporadic, less on the loose brick part? Although it makes sense that they would be on the loose brick part. I love this so far. Oh my God, he's asking me to bring a cat? I've been ignoring him. He wants me to put a cat in here. Now, the thing I really wanted to do was not have these jars here. To be honest, at all. I'm gonna put them on the desk. We're gonna put a desk in here later. I want to put plants up here. That's what I was in this category for. Maybe not him. Succulent. Wait. There's even more. This is like bits of grass. These are leaves. Like, is that too much foliage on the inside of my home? At a bookshelf? I'm definitely putting a bookshelf. I might even, honestly, I'll get rid of that because I'm probably going to end up putting stuff around it. I'll have to move it. I'm going to put a desk and a bookshelf. Is this like lattice? I feel like I'm going to want to have... What is this? I don't know what this is, actually. I'll come back to that. Maybe I'll get... Oh, this is lattice. I'll probably make it... This color? they're not actually layering over each other. It's going on top of it. That's okay, because you can only tell from a certain angle. Oops. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna put the stuff on that. But I think before I put the cat down, I can't believe he's asking me to put down a cat. Not put down a cat. Put in a cat. Let me just put a few more of these in. Oh. There's so many bits that I could put. And I'm gonna add them to here, but okay, let me focus. If I make this little enough, I can put mushrooms in it. Cute, because she would be a plant girly. Absolutely. I'm not gonna worry about the colors of things right now. Okay, I'm gonna put in what would be the bigger pieces of furniture. So I do want to put in a desk and a bookshelf just to get the layout for where they're gonna go, and then maybe the rug. Sofa, armchair. Where's desk? Desks. Probably, yeah, that's actually perfect. Perfect wood desk. Are we the same? What's this one? Are we the same? There's something different about them. It's just hard to tell what it is. Oh, this has a middle drawer. Okay, I'm actually going to take the middle drawer one. This one. It doesn't change a whole lot, but I like it. Cute. Because this is like my little office. It's not a studio. I changed my mind. And let's do bookshelf, which would be cabinets? I think that's a good spot for it. And then maybe just move him a little bit more into the corner. And then maybe move this all a little bit to like here. This is gonna be so cute. I'll change up colors and stuff after. Let's do a rug. I feel like Big Moon. I feel like I like Big Moon. Which way should Big Moon go? This way, I think. And then that leaves the perfect amount of space. That's not in the center. We'll make it leave the perfect amount of space for the chair. Oopsies. Okay. And then we need a chair. Chairs. Now, I don't want this to be like a computer chair because that's ugly. It could be a stool. That's kind of a cute look. Or... oh my god. Oh my goodness. Or we do something more classic. I feel like stool in the corner is something I frequently do just because I think a corner stool is cute. So let's do... I like this one. I don't like the point on that one. The round is kind of cute, but I think I like this. It's just very classic chair. Oops. Oops. We'll just have it like slightly pulled out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Make it a vanity. Should this be a vanity? Potion making vanity? It's gonna have a lot of clutter and stuff on it. Does it need to have a mirror, though? The gamer chairs. We'll have a completely different vibe for gamer room. This is coming along, though. Make the rug green and add grassy stuff to make it a mossy garden. Ooh. Ooh. But then we don't get moon. Ooh. Ooh. Potions are makeup. Honestly, yeah. I like that idea, though. Let's see. That has a border on it. That might be fine, actually. I think I just like the shape of this, maybe. We make it big. Okay, it's eating the chair. Oh, there we go. No, how? Okay. Trying to center this situation. I like the moon too, but should this be a vanity or should we just have a mirror in the corner instead? I can't do the flower rug again. Maybe I can put a moon on top of the moss, but I don't know if that layered look is gonna look good or not. Let's make this look mossy and see how it turns out. Plants. Because we just have all these. That's too big. Oh, wait. That's not a problem. As long as it has like a different look to it. And then, I don't know. Mushrooms might be taking it too far because it doesn't look like a shag rug anymore. Oh yeah, these do rotate. Tiny fly in my face. Mossy garden moon rug. Oh yeah, we have these. I forgot about these. That's better actually. This one's like a succulent. Uh-oh. It's fine. I can fix it. The problem is me. I'm the problem. Okay, so I'm trying to leave it a little bit in front of the fireplace, but then centered on the sides of the room. Perfect symmetry may not be achievable, but that's okay. I don't know. Maybe these, I don't know where to place the bits of grass to make it look... It doesn't look like a rug, though. It looks like... Oh, I do love these leaves. Look at these leaves. Okay, let me get a little sidetracked for a second. Ooh. I'm gonna add flowers and things to that later. Symmetry is overrated. So true. Because is it giving mossy, though? There's not a lot of rug texture to work with. Oh, and then these are like a little bit different. Okay. All right. There's a lot of green happening. Are all the carpets just smooth? I think so. I think there's not much to the visual texture of them. That's a stone slab. I kind of want to just do the moon. If I'm being honest, I think that it's too much green. I love the idea of it though, and maybe somewhere else we'll find a place for it. Although I'm not opposed to layering the rug, but I think it's too much green. This could be purple. That's a nicer purple. Or yellow. I think maybe layering the rugs definitely. Do the moon and make it mossy and add flowers. I just don't think I want it to be green because there's going to be so many plants. Unless I layer them, but I don't know if I like the idea of that. Or I do this guy and I make the colors. Oh, that's a better purple. That's not really giving moon. I definitely want to layer them. I think I like that color better. And then maybe we layer... What rug did I have before? This one, if I were to layer them. Where'd my moon go? Okay, we're gonna put the moon back on top. There is something to this. I think we have something here. We're gonna pretend that other moon isn't under there. And then if this was green... I just didn't like the way the leaves were looking on it. Or should we do solid green instead? Which really you don't even need. Border gone. Border, what border? Or we do this green? Maybe this is a better green. It's kind of ugly. It's very light though. Make the moon dark purple. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. I definitely want to include more purple things. And then I can do little bits of grass, maybe. What is this? It's a bat. Plants. I like these little ones. And then this is a succulent, I think. I don't want that there. I think if anything, I'll leave those the way they are. Oh, I could also change the color of these. Maybe that's why I didn't like the way it looked. Yeah, it wasn't blending in. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I didn't like it anyways. I like what we're doing here now better. And then we make it this color. And then where was the regular grass? This is like whole grass pieces. What if I covered it like entirely in grass? Would that give shag rug? Yeah, we're going for... I feel like I need to stick to one kind of grass. Because now this doesn't look right. But if I did only these little bits of grass, but then change position and size... It needs more layers. It needs more layered into the mix. Okay, I like it. I like where this is going. Is that really cute, actually? I think that's really cute, actually. Do we like the colors of the green? Do we like the color of the moon? Moons aren't typically purple, but maybe that purple is a little bit not so dark. That's pretty cute. I don't know if I want to mix the color because I think I didn't like, unless it was the same color. I think it should either be this green or this green. I don't want to introduce a new green, but maybe making them all this green instead. Oopsies. Please hold while I change the color of all of them. I think that's better. The border can even still be a different color too. Maybe the dark was fine. That's what we started with. Or we do no border. Is that giving? I would do dark border or no border. Dark border's not bad. I like dark border. I don't think there's cauldrons. I have this little pot of wood here in the corner. Now, let's take a peek at kitchen appliances, though. No, they don't have one. But I swear they had something similar-ish. Where's kitchen appliances? That was it. Well, where's like the pots and pans? Where was that? Bathroom. Is it food? I got one of these. I can have a big pot and I can make the pot huge. It's not really a cauldron, but it's a pot. This was the section I was looking for. And I will probably keep that right there. This is super cute. I love the incense in the corner, honestly, so much. I'm still open to changing the colors of things too. I almost want this to be darker. That's too dark. I like that. Make the moon yellow. I didn't love the way it looked in yellow, to be honest. I only tried one yellow. Bright yellow. I'm not sure. Maybe that. But I think I like the idea of bringing in purple in ways. Add circle rugs to add texture to the moon. See, this, you're thinking in layers. You're thinking in layers. Little circles. Is there just a solid circle? The easiest one would be this one. We put it, how tiny does it go? Are we thinking like 3 dots on the moon? And then if I make it the dark purple, both sides? That was the wrong one. That's as little as we can make it. It doesn't get any littler than that. I'm not sure about that, but I like the idea. I do like the idea of it. It has freckles. It is giving bowling ball a little bit. I love that thought, though. You can do something like that, which is so cool. You can do that with the heart. You can make it super teeny tiny. You know what would be insane, but you could do? Hold on. Because you would be insane for it, but you could take this heart, make it teeny, all the way teeny. Blend it into the flooring. You could, oh my God, you could do anything. I'm not putting lips on the moon. I'm not putting lips on the moon. Ooh. Like this could be a little heart in the corner of my desk. For no reason other than just cause. This desk was gifted to me by my wife. So there's a little heart in the corner. Okay, I am getting carried away. Do we like the colors we have working so far? This should be black. That's actually pretty dark. That's our pot. We're gonna put books and stuff. Let's maybe start shoving things in the bookshelf. And I can always tweak colors. I also want to add more to this guy in the corner. Like more flowers. Oh yeah, and where were mirrors? I think that's wall decoration. Which one's technically a mirror and which one's not? Oh! Come on. What color is that supposed to be? This one. Okay, wait, I'm gonna get rid of that one and put this one there. I didn't realize there was another kind. I'm gonna put a couple of these. No grass for texture. There's no mushrooms. Oh, there's a mushroom. I'm just not using it currently. This is so cute. I could put hearts on the wall. Oh, these are the mirrors. Now, I'm not sold on the vanity idea, but I do like the idea of there being a mirror in here. But maybe a floor mirror? Where were those? What is this? Are these little tiles? Are you kidding me? You could fully subway tile your wall in here. Where was... There's the radiator. We don't need that. We have a fireplace. We have our pegboards. Clock. Honestly, always a great look for the wall. Can't go wrong with a clock on the wall, to be honest. Witches have to be on time, too. Yeah, the tiles could be for the kitchen, for the bathroom. Oh, there's no window. Oh, over here. I can't believe that. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna make room for that. I don't know which window I'll be choosing. Okay, made some space. I also don't know where that floor mirror was. I swear I saw one. I'm not sure. She needs a bay window. I don't think they had bay windows. But they do have these ones with... Oh, that one maybe, actually. Just exactly the way that it is. I like the open window for this. Or that. That kind of fits perfect. More shutters, perhaps. Little lines on the shutters. The little ray of light that it lets in. They didn't have grandfather clocks, did they? Where would that even be? Where'd I even find the clock in the first place? I'm definitely gonna put little things like this on the bookshelf. I love that you can choose little images for it. That's so cute. If I'm gonna keep that there. I don't want that one actually. I want this one. Real little. Sideways. Okay, do we think... I kind of like the window being white. I haven't really gone into the detail of the colors just yet. Ooh, that's cute. I love some pops of color, though. We're gonna need some. White window shutters are a different color. Yeah, okay, we need to find the mirror. Also, what are these? The things that you can just do? That kind of looks like a towel stacked up, but I don't know if that's what it is. Cat. We will put a cat in, don't worry. Where? Wall decoration can't be where it is. Let's go one at a time. Accessories. Let's stick some books in places. I'll do something about the colors of them later. They need to be littler, though. Big open book on the table. Probably even more books in here. Is it weird to have some facing this way? Just for the sake of variety? Maybe not these ones, maybe the middle ones. Is that weird? We'll change the colors so that they don't look like they're just the same thing copy and pasted. It kind of looks weird. At least those books are littler. Oh, they're way too far back. So they're giving different sizes. And then I'll probably do double, oops, these. They almost give encyclopedia size, or the Twilight series, which is roughly that size. Large books. Okay, we'll change up the colors and things. I have a thought. I'm having a thought. Hold on. This might not work. Oops. If I took this. Almost. Almost. What color should we make our concoction? Because... I put a liquid in the pot. I put a potion. What color should our potion... I think it should be pink. Oops. I got too excited and something fell off my desk. It should be actually... We don't really have a vibrant pink. Like a bright pink. Like magenta is what I was gonna go for. Almost purpley pink. We could do a red one. That's so cute. It is supposed to, I wanted it to feel like Love Potion, to be honest. Maybe this pink. It's a little brighter. It's not. I want somewhere between pink and red. I'll go with this color for now. You can't even see the border anyway. It fits perfect. I saw the shape and I was like, there's a rug that shape. I'm putting something in the potion, in the pot. Okay. Okay. This is looking really, really good. So cute. I do think some things that need to change are like these guys need different color pots for variety. Maybe like that. That's giving terracotta, actually. I like that. I don't like that. Okay, that's cute. Is there potion bottles? Yes, we do have things that sort of give potion bottle. Those are soap bottles, and they give soap bottle. There's the toothbrush holder. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I was getting incense from it. So that's what I put. Maybe it was accessories. There. That's what I was looking for. We got a mirror. Every witch needs a mirror. Oh, she needs a pencil too. She's studying. She's taking notes. Cute. Could you add bubbles with this? Oh my god, I bet I could. Is there any circle that's littler than that? Ooh, stacks of paper. I do want it to look cluttered, so maybe I need to move some things to give room to make it cluttered. Stack of paper. Okay. Ooh, she skateboards. That has to go on the wall. No. Her little boots. If I put the door, it would be over here. Okay. Okay, focus. Thing is, I don't remember where some things are. So I have to kind of wait until I come across them. Also, I didn't look indoors at all. Okay, I'm not using any of these. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, what did you ask about? Oh, bubble effect. Right, so I could use the rugs. And I wondered if something was already a small enough circle. But it would have to be flat. That's not really... And does it go little enough? Oh my god. It would need to be darker. Is it giving texture? Maybe pink bubbles? Maybe this pink. There might be something better in here. I feel like I saw something. This also could be the bathroom things, and then there's also vials of things. There are a lot of ways we can layer. That's toilet roll. Food. Ooh, that might be the winner. I think that's better than that. Oops. I can't grab it anymore. Oh, there it is. Okay, if I did... The color of it's not popping. That just blends in because that's the color that it is. Okay, it'll have to be this then, probably. I don't like the color. There's not a good color to make it that doesn't look a little bit like poopy, kind of. What am I? Oh, that's as little as that goes. I'm gonna put this... Yeah, I want this to stay on the table. It's just hard to see it. I don't know if I like the bubbles. It does look like meatballs. The color's just not doing it for me. But I don't know what to do about that. Kind of none of these colors are gonna do it for me. Maybe pink. Maybe this pink. Ooh, I have an idea. That makes it even littler. Who is this for? Who am I doing these tiny little dot details for? They blend in so nicely, though. You know what we should do is make this slightly low lighting. This is beautiful. Little open window. Do we want curtains? Ooh, do we need any of these things? Does she need a little coffee? These are the kinds of jars and things I was thinking. I do want to clutter some stuff. Oh, do we need like a spice rack or is that crazy? There's not really a great place to put it. Unless I move the crack on the wall. Because I think the idea of a spice rack is cute. There are effects. Yeah, I could do another like set of effects. Let's move this like here. to make room for our spice rack. I feel like it would make sense for there to be one. Oh, maybe a coat rack. Or not. There might be something I can cheat into a coat rack. Construction. Oh yeah, do we do the ladder thing that I wanted to do earlier? Just for the sake of a ladder looking cute. And where did we get the towel from in the end? The bathroom, right? And I cheated it. Do we do it twice? I liked how it turned out. I was really happy with it. Okay. I could also put so many more plants. There's so much room. Ooh. I'm gonna do giant banana leaf plant. I need a pot for him. We're gonna put big pot here. We're gonna make big pot terracotta color. This color. And this should really be brown. How big can he be? Is that cute? Or too much? Ooh, this one. Oh, but that looks like that one. I would need to change that plant if I did these. She does need a wand and a hat. I don't know if we'll be able to pull that off. I need to put some things. I need to clutter the bookshelves. We need to change the color of the bookshelves. We need to change the color of the spices. I need so many things. I love where it's going though. Maybe while I'm in this category. Oh, the floor flowers. But I have wall flowers. I think more wallflowers, but here. And I like them just being white. Sticking with all daisies, essentially. These ones don't rotate, though, which is a little of a bummer. What else can we put on here? Unless I did different colors. Maybe I should. The vertical ones don't work. The mushrooms are vertical. There's not a whole lot to be putting in there, actually, to be honest. That might be all. I think this is looking so good. There's a whole tree. Okay, what else do we want to do? Let me do... Okay, so we have a limited selection. I think that I don't like... Maybe this is blending too much into the wall. Same for this. I feel like these being the same color, though, is a good idea. I like the dark wood accent. The mirror, too. It matches the floor, though. Maybe too much? That's nice for the mirror. I think... Should these be like gray or slightly darker? I think we should do a purple cap. We should do... What would make the vials look witchier? Those are kind of good colors. And then we have our books here. Which I think should just be literally random. All different colors. that a good mix? I don't love this color. I have too much dark blue. Oh, too much of that same green. That's pretty fun. A broom would be nice. I don't know if we can get that lucky. I don't have any lamps. I think a lamp is in order. Who's a very witchy looking lamp? And I feel, oh, actually, maybe a desk lamp? And then maybe also a corner lamp. Or sconce. Where would someone put a sconce in this place? Kind of none of these places. No sconce. I like this lamp. Maybe... Oh, we have the fairy lights. Maybe we don't need a lamp. We have fairy lights and then the desk lamp, which I kind of want to make red. Cute. Maybe rotate. Should I put more books and things stacked on the floor with papers, or am I getting too out of control? That is a bit excessive, to be honest. Maybe these should be, instead of orange, dark red. That's kind of giving witchier. I like those colors. Ooh. What do we think? Fairy lights, desk lamp, fireplace. Yeah, we don't need any more light than that. Let's put in the cat he's asking me to put in, because I will happily. What should we do with the cat? Should I put a cat bed in? Because I don't currently have a cat bed. Maybe right in here. Or here. In the corner. And then little sleeping kitty. Complete the magical laboratory. Let's add some candles. I beat him to it, but I think I broke him. I do need more on the bookshelf. You're right. I wanted things to like stack in here. You know, I have the clock on the wall, but I think I'd actually like to make it not a clock on the wall and have it be maybe like holding one of these up, and then maybe this goes down, or here. I want to fill these up more. I need another plant here, a little one. Oh, I wanted to put, oh, I put a cactus already. Another succulent. Cute. I need something skinny here, and then I don't know about what to put there. I could put it sleeping by the fireplace, like just directly in front, and also so it's facing us. Oh. The bed being purple over here kind of isn't a good idea for me. The yellow is kind of cute, or is that orange? I like that, and then I think this should match. No, actually, I like it as yellow. I think I like that as orange. Adorable. I almost feel like this, I was thinking, should be all dark, which is crazy, but I think I actually like it. Shockingly. Little bubbles in the cauldron. To be honest, now I'm thinking about it, they don't need to match at all. What if I did purple? It could be just an entirely whole different, not that purple. Oops. This purple. Does that make it even more potion-y if the bubbles are a different color? Yeah, this game is super chill. Deleting the candle. Oh, yeah. Let's get back to the tea light. Let's delete the... I'm the problem. I need to be more careful. It's me. Oh no. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna put him there for a second. I just need to... Oh no. This is my fault. It's my fault. And now he knows. Oh, and I unlocked an item. Okay, I can fix this. It was me. The problem is me. I'll just put that over there. We'll put that over there. Put everything on the floor. Real quick. You know, I like the idea of the incense being up here, actually. Maybe. Okay, all right. I do need to move this and that. And can I stick him in? No. I need to be careful what I'm selecting. Okay. We squeeze him back in. There. Put my logs back in. My fire. That. Oops. Like there. The way they layer over each other does work really nicely sometimes, though. They just seamlessly blend. Tea light candle back. It's me. I'm the problem. Okay, that's good. Put him here. Him a little bigger, actually. That one bigger, too. And then I feel like I need a little bit more trinkets and things for the shelves and stuff. Could I add smoke to the cauldron? I could. Because we also have this. I do quite enjoy this. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look through. Any specific idea for trinkets? Ooh. Ooh, we have a lot of jars. That's why I didn't end up going into the jars and stuff. We got a little hand mirror. Because with those, there's a lot to work with. Kitchen appliances. Where were the jars? I keep losing them. Electronics doors. Anything electronics we want to put? No. Where were the jars? Wall decoration? No. Jars is in food. Jars, of course, is in food. Okay. Because that's where... Honestly, there's a lot of really good trinkets. With these. Pop that there. What are some good trinkets? Chat. There's honestly a really good selection. Let me make these closer. I'm going to change their colors so they give more witchy. Maybe more little toys, because I would use them where they have these kids' toys, like little figurines. I would probably use that as little decorations. One of those like artsy wooden men that you can pose. Musical instruments, that's a great idea. Some crystals. Oh yeah, I would totally put a crystal on the table. Okay, there's some jars. I don't know what skinny thing I could put here. Is there a skinny photo? The stapler? It fills up the bookshelf. I think that's a good idea. Maybe another plant. Honestly, a droopy plant that isn't a hanging plant. Because if I could have a boy drooping over the side of this right now. I do really like this. How do we feel about this? Cat toys, that's also another. Like, just toys in general, I think would work for... They could just be really ambiguous. Cat toy, kid toy, what's the difference? I have my cat toys all over the floor. It looks like I have a child, basically. And I do. My cat is my child. I could put another pot here. And then I could put these in here. I'm growing my own nether wart. Wait, I love it. I'm not even mad about the colors that they just default in either. Oh, the color. Okay, yeah. I wanted it to give like full metal vibe fireplace. Very industrial. Okay. I think this guy, I would like this to be a color. Yeah, I need more bright colors. Maybe. This is cute. Oh my goodness, thank you for taking our suggestions. There's already so much, just the fact that you can make things so teeny tiny and then layer over each other. I bet if I spent enough time, I could make one of those little artist posing men just by tweaking the teeniest little bits. There's so many little, what is this? Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe the window being white. I kind of looked at it for a while. I wasn't sure. Gives more city window vibe. Ooh, or dark wood. This is so cute. Oh yeah, the object maker. Yeah, I'm not even in the mode that lets me do that. Okay, I think that I'm satisfied with this room so that we can go on to at least one more room. But let's save. I love it. I put a little heart on the desk. Okay. I kind of want to do... I want to see... Let's just look at them. Screw it. I don't need to make anything. Art studio, gamer room, garage, home cinema. Vampires welcome. Let's just look at some of these. Oh, the way that it has all the boxes in here. That's what my cat room look. Oh my god, the cushions on the couch. I've been putting couches and no cushions. Oh. Okay. Let's look at... I want to look at the camper van. I'm doing camper van. Oh my god, it has a tiny kitchen. I want to do a kitchen. I want to do a tiny kitchen camper van. But I want to look at the other ones first. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, spy headquarters, reading nook, potion, meditation space, garden retreat. Where were these hiding? Oh, that's a great idea for doing... Oh my goodness, you could do a little fairy circle in there. This is a great build to have a door on, because I haven't used a door in any of these yet. Moving troubles. Okay, I love that there's these ones with like the tiniest little story and you have to follow. They want this, this, and this. I wish I could decorate the boat. I want to decorate the boat that's sitting here. I think I want to do... Did we click reading nook? Cute bookshelves. I like the white, actually. I've been doing a lot of darker woods. Menu. Gamer room. Chip packs. Oh, this is so cute. I haven't done anything that had a bed in it either yet. Okay, and you could do this. I would do this a million times. Okay, I'm gonna do the camper van, tiny kitchen. I'm just gonna do the things he tells me to do and then immediately delete it all. I love that you have to clean them though. Let's get rid of these. We got a vacuum. Perfect. Rip out the old kitchen and start fresh. Oh, okay. Okay. Getting carried away. What's left? This. Okay. Still some clutter. Let's change that. I love starting with nothing. Whose fish is this? No fish. One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish. Okay, add some kitchen cabinets and don't forget a sink. No problem. I've been dying to dip into the kitchen. Now, I may not be able to squeeze a cat into this build, but you better believe I will try every chance I get. Let's first set the stage. We're in the forest. Deep green. The van changes? Sorry, I might need to make it... Oh, actually, that's too much. We'll go with this color green. It doesn't matter. I like doing this part, though. Little street light. This is where we're parked. I like the little grass. And then I like doing this lighting. Slightly sunset. Whoa. What's this one? What's this purple sparkly one? I feel like I need to go look at the potion room with this one. Okay, we'll leave it at here. Actually, here, regular. Kitchen cabinets. Where am I even gonna begin with this? I think, actually, I begin with a singular window. Did they have a window? Can you have a window? Cars have windows. What kind of window would we be looking at in this van? This kind. Because the sink is gonna go... What? Do they have windows in camper vans? She just wants to be... Oh my goodness. Do you want to perceive her? Oh, you can barely see her, actually. Star. She's just laying. She just lays like that. Looks uninterested, but wants to be near the action. Okay. What in the heck kind of window would you find in this situation? Do we pretend like it doesn't matter? This kind of window I feel like I've seen, actually. Just slightly smaller, because then the sink's gonna go right below it. I don't know how I'm gonna fit a whole kitchen in here, but I'm the master of tiny spaces. So, we have these, or we have these. I like the texture on these, and I actually really like the color on them, too. That's like a corner one. Maybe. Now I'm thinking the background. Oh, that's nicer. Yeah, I need to see the potion room in purple light. I could make the cat tiny. I was thinking about that as a shelf knickknack. You could just make a tiny cat. You could make anything tiny and just... You can make a tiny kitchen on a desk in a bigger room. You know what's also fun is you can just change the shape of the room on some of them. You just make it a huge room if you want. Okay. Sink. I wanted the sink to be right under here, but maybe it needs to be kind of like here. Look how perfect they touch. But then, do you get to have a stove in this situation? What's this one? Are you different? Or is that the one I took? Oh, no, I like the hanging over the side one. Maybe we get a drawer and we put a stovetop on top, like a griddle almost. Maybe is how that works. Oh, this is the wrong kind. Okay. This has like a back to it. What would you put in here? Tiny mini fridge? Is there something I can turn into a tiny mini fridge to stick in there? Can we have a fridge in here? I want a little smeg. We need a little smeg. Okay. Is this a fridge? No, those are cabinets. I like the blue still. I could put a little trash can under here or something. But maybe I should do... Ooh, this one. Because then we can store our pots and pans. And they'll be like cute. Should this be touching all the way? Yeah, I left a gap here. Don't be mad at me. The sink needs to be in the middle. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could probably put a trash can. There's like some items that would work for a trash can. Once I know the menu better off the top of my head, I'm going to become a master of this. That isn't even a fridge. That might be enough counter space. We can leave room here for something. I want a little smeg. Okay, what does he want now? We'll need something to cook on, so let's add a stove. Oh, wait, where do we get a stove? Good girl. Is that an electronic? What is this? What are these? Wires? Desktop computer? Where the heck? This almost looks like a stove, but that's not a stove. What? Hey, where's the... Oh, wait, actually... What? Where is this hiding? Do we need a 2-burner or a 4? Honestly, it's small living. Oh, I put it outside by accident. Small living. I feel like 2-burner, although it's not taking up less space. 4-burner. Here, we'll put it on this one or in the corner. No. Corner's weird. Yeah. I love that. Oh, thank you for the reminder for hydrating. What else is in here? Oh, kitchen appliances. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. That's exactly what I wanted. I knew. Okay, this is going to be a little smeg. I haven't chosen colors yet, so I'm not settled on them. Little smeg. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I've always wanted one. It'll either be... Yes. Never mind. It will either be nothing. Okay. I don't know if I want these to be blue or this blue. That blue's pretty. What would make like a cute... And maybe white countertops or what? Maybe a lighter. This is kind of like my kitchen right now. I just had my fridge wrapped red and my cabinets are light blue like this. Do we think... Will white look nice or... Ooh, I like that. It's more like a sandy light color. Oopsie. What about a bed? We're not making a bed. we're not sleeping. We're sleeping in the driver's seat. Ooh. At a table? Pfft, how? Okay, let's think about this. And what else is in here? Little toaster. Little toaster with toast coming out. I'll think on it. Oh, we need a faucet. For sure. Or is this nicer? Which one's nicer? I kind of like high. This one. So cute. Okay, I'm thinking some kind of a situation with a stool and some... Oh, I did notice... Where's... Kitchen cabinets. You could do this just floating. Did they have that for this too? Yeah. So if I put this... It would have to go here, but then there's like this weird space where there's no ledge, but I can't put this in there. If I put it there first and then put this there, does that work? If I squeeze him in here. And then put him... It's all about layering. Let me change the color of this before I do it. Round, make sure that corner goes all the way around. Slide him in. Why is there a gap? There's a gap. I'm just gonna... I have to move everybody. It's fine. It's my fault. I haven't even touched the walls or the floor, which I do plan to. Were these different the whole time? Lengths? What happened? Was that like that the whole time? Dude, you could do gnome living. Hey, what are you doing? This is wrong. Everything's wrong now. What happened here? It's because of this. Okay, hold on. I have to fix this. This goes... Honestly, I should have just left that gap there. Everything was fine. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to line everything else up with him. Hi, little. Put this... there. Okay, so those are seamless. Now I'm going to take him back out and put him in. Here. Sure, that should work. And then slide him... Okay, whatever that gap keeps happening, it's fine. Yeah, that's exactly where the edge should go. And then one more of these. Does this make logistical sense? And then little bar stool. That doesn't count as a table, does it? Because he's not counting it. Cute. Okay, so it doesn't count. But look at the space saver this is. You just tuck him? Okay, I'll get a real table, fine. Oh, there's a table section. Table. It has to be a tall table, though. Is this our tall table? I would add so many legs to him if I could. Hey, what are you looking at me for? I could just place the table and delete it. I like the idea of having this be our space-saving sitting situation. Maybe with like it pulled out a little bit. Maybe the wood. Maybe the seat should be yellow. Oops. Oops. And there he goes. Where's this better? Maybe. And then I was gonna make it this. Actually, I'm not sure. I don't know what vibe I'm going for this kitchen. I think maybe a wood stool. Like this one. Because I like the natural tones of a wood. This color, though. Maybe yellow. Is there a third color on these? That's the sink. Okay, I'll leave those the way they are. This is cute. I love a lot of colors, though. Wooden or yellow? How about both? I don't know if I love the floor. I certainly don't want the walls to match the floor the way that they are currently. But I like the wood floor. Maybe the walls should be solid. And then... I haven't a clue. What should we do with these walls? I kind of actually like wood paneling walls, but imagine this. Maybe it's the skinny ones. Where were the skinny ones? And then... lighter brown? Is this the same? No. And then... skinny. You know what I love from my childhood is those wood paneled... I feel like people's basements were often wood paneled. Maybe the bottom should be not wood, tile. Does that make any sense in a situation like this? Does it need to make sense? Or it could be solid. That might be the move, is solid floor. And then a rug, of course. Tile, though? Was there like a neat checkered one? I do wish with the floor, what I would want in this situation, because it's just what I do whenever I build in Minecraft, my favorite kitchen floor to make, and I love designing kitchens. Black and white checkered. It's just so cute. Maybe this. Okay. Are those giving tile? What color, though? We're in a camper van. How is this making sense? It doesn't have to make sense. Free ourselves. Hello, my little. She's so cute. Black and white checkered rug. That is... oh, we can make the whole floor rug. This is my... if I ever have a house of my own, this is what I want for the floor. And you can change it. Oh! I just love checkered floor. You can make it checkered any color. Ooh. I love doing in Minecraft quartz with granite, which is kind of pinkish. Ooh. That's the winner. Oh, except for... now, what do we do about the situation of it coming off the edge? I think... okay, I'm gonna work backwards. We're gonna start in... add 2 chairs and it should be just right. I'm just gonna make him go away real quick. I just need him to move. Okay. What is that? How does that... okay, the thing that I'm the most excited about is this unlocking new items. Where did that one go? Oh, and I would put that on the shelves as a trinket. That's the thing that I love, is that you unlock more. I'm going to do all of them. I don't know how many more. Probably just for each location you get an extra bonus for finishing it. I have to do that because that's so cute. Okay, back to the floor. I'm going to make this corner. We're going to make it square. And we're going to work from there. works the best. And then we just let it. I should have started with the rugs because it might be a bit of a problem now. You know, I just need to move him out of the way, maybe. Ooh. Oops. Okay, I'll put that there. At least now, does it matter if it sticks through the front car? Because you wouldn't see it. It would, yeah, you wouldn't see it. It just bothers me. Okay, beautiful. Now that these are in position where they should be, it's really easy to put them back together. Except what's happening here? Has the rug affected the space? Oh, I think it did. They're higher up now. Okay, that's okay, because they'll all shift. And then I don't know if I'll need to move those. Those might be fine. Oh, no, please. Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Beautiful. Oh. Do we do black and white while I have an opportunity to change them, or should I leave it? Oh, I love this. Oh, can we make this work? Actually, I need to do this one first. Oh, now it doesn't work. Okay, we'll put him back in after. It has to be layered correctly. Actually, this had to go first, didn't it? And then I could put him. And then I could put him. I don't need this to be so long either. I can make it as short as I want. It's just like a little extra countertop. There's a corner piece? Oh man, I was struggling for no reason. I was using this set. Corner piece. You know what? It's too late. I've done it. It's too late. It's already done. I found my own way. I love this. Oh, we can't forget him. He's got to go back up here. Okay, I think that I'd love a little... Let's look at the appliances, because I'd love a little coffee maker, maybe. We have a blender, coffee machine. Oh, we need a KitchenAid, and in exactly that color. I adore this. We also need a rug on top of the rugs. Ooh, this might be nicer for... Ooh, that's sleek. That's really sleek. Beautiful. What do you want? It's 7 o'clock. It's nowhere near snack. I don't think we need an espresso machine. I'm thinking just a kettle. Ooh, is there like a regular teapot? Because that is something I would love. Classic standard on the stove teapot. I love those. I do use a electric smeg though in my house. I might make this. I can't make every appliance red, although I would love a kitchen full of red appliances. I do have a red smeg electric kettle. Maybe that. I could put it on the stove, actually. No, that's an electric. That's electric. Hi, baby. All right. I love our little fridge. I think that the next step may be... What else? I could squeeze a toaster. It might be unnecessary. Maybe a microwave up here. I was going to put a plant up there, but we could do both. Do we want to have a functioning... This is exactly what my air fryer looks like. I could put a whole... Should I be having an oven in here? I didn't realize there was a whole oven. I don't know that we need it, to be honest, but now that I have awareness of it existing, I think it's not necessary. I kind of like the tinier kitchen. I don't even have an oven. I definitely need to put things on. Oh yeah, let's put him in there. Oh, beautiful. We'll put him over here. Oh, I love this. Where did we find pots and pans, and why do I always forget? Food. Beautiful. We're getting one of these. We're gonna make it... I feel like I need to introduce a new color. Is green fun for our pots and pans? Because that's the color of pots and pans that I have. I'm making this my kitchen, basically. And then we'll put him on a diagonal and just a little bit littler. It's like, what's that brand that people always want to choose their one signature color of? Do you know what I'm talking about? These are cute. Yeah, we definitely need plants. Oh, the spice rack we could also do. Cutting board. Oh, oopsies. I keep putting it in the corner. Okay. Cutting board. Maybe I'll put it here, like I was sitting in the corner here working on cutting something up. Or something. Cute. I could put a little bread. And then a bread slice. I could even make that so littler. And then my slice that I cut off. Where are the knives? There were knives, weren't there? There's a rack of knives. Is this like, oh, okay. I might do that or I might pick a rug. This works though, too. Is that fun? I think that's kind of fun. I'm here to have a fun time. Can you put stuff in the shelves? You sure can. Not in the spice rack. It's already preloaded with spices. This might be a bit excessive for the space. Oh, that's cute though. You can even put it on the counter. Oh. I think it works on the wall. That's so cute. Is there... Okay. We could do... This is super maybe old school, but do you know people who hang a wooden spoon on the wall? Oh my gosh, the knives. I could put them here. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay. Fruit bowl? Fruit bowl on the fridge. And then a plant, or plant on the fridge. Fruit bowl in the corner. We need more things in here. Probably at least one mug. Probably should have more than one mug. We can have a little collection and change the colors of them. Okay. And then maybe for variety. Is that kind of cute? I think it's kind of cute. Or we do, you know what? I live alone. One mug and we do a little stack of plates in here. Do we have a little stack of plates? I don't know what this is, but it could be a plate. Oops. I keep putting it in the tire. These are plates. Do they look stacked? I'd say they do. Ooh, I shouldn't have though, because I think I'm just gonna change the inside color. Not white dishes. What are you doing? She's eating her toes. She is fighting herself for her own toes right now. They are sloping, but you can't tell. Oh my goodness. I feel like it should stack over if I layer it. No, we'll do it like at an angle. Kitchens are my favorite thing to decorate. I just think they're so magical. Let's put plants. I think absolutely plants are a must in this space. There's not a whole lot of room for something like this unless I make it little. That is pretty cute. Wait. Would it be appropriate here? Is that too low? It's the best spot for it, though. How little do we go? That's better. That's cute. Ooh. Are there little curtains? What are they called when they're short? No, that's okay. That would be a little too much in this space anyway. Let's do... I can't put it in front, so I'm gonna have to put it on top. So I'm glad I left room up here. Maybe a pot, or... I could have one of these in this corner. And then... one of these. Or... I'll just put the pot. I do have room for something else up here. Jars. Empty jars. Or this guy. I like that guy because I like this one's pot. It's a very good looking pot up there. Cool. A little smaller. Let's do... cute. This is the best one so far that we've done. This is adorable. Thinking this is a food truck. And the cup is the morning coffee she has in an early shift. You could totally design this as a food truck if you wanted to. Oh my goodness. This is too cute. I should do... You know what I could do up here? Imagine these are like our own little homegrown seasoning. Or like a basil and all that. Is that fun? Is that fun to imagine? I like it. I like it. We could put the truck I unlocked, although there's not a whole lot of shelf space for funsies in here. We're in the truck. The truck I would use on a different map for the shelving or something. It's not necessary here. Let's do a little succulent, but make him little. And let's make his little pot this color. I love this. I love this. Good girl. She's loafing so cute. Do we put a cat? Because I could totally fit one. There's always a way to put a cat. Cat in every room. What more do we need here? I almost feel like we didn't clutter this one at all, which is not a bad thing. But is there anything else we want to add? I didn't put any type of lighting at all. Actually, what's going to happen? Ah. Look at that lighting. I really love the floor. I'm so glad that I know about that checkered flooring because that's the best thing ever. I don't know that I need to give the cat a bed if I'm going to have the cat on every map, but I can make that way tinier. So she could be in the kitchen with me. Is it sanitary? No. Has it ever stopped a cat from being in the kitchen? No. Has that ever stopped an owner from letting their cat in the kitchen? No. I was gonna put jars. Maybe I could like line some clear jars here. Just for the hell of it, I guess. They have to be the same size. Symmetry. Sometimes I like symmetry, sometimes I like asymmetry. Maybe more like there. This one's empty, but this one I'm gonna make white because it's sugar. And this one, it could be black as if it's pepper, although it's not really a pepper shaker. We can pretend. And then an empty one. Oh my god, I love it. Maybe a hanging lamp? Yeah, you know what? Let's look at what type of ceiling lamp situation there might be. Ooh. Immediate love. It matches. This is my dream. I don't even want a big kitchen. I want a little kitchen. Do I need to buy a new rug for my kitchen so that I get this? I was gonna... Actually, major project I planned to do. Maybe it's time to finally do it. I was gonna put vinyl squares in my kitchen to make it black and white checkered. Would that be still worth it? Or do I just buy a runner that's checkered? Honestly, I might do that. I'm a renter. I'm not trying to be too extra in here. Are we thinking someone's living in this truck logistically? I don't think you could. No, I have no idea. I have no idea. I realized I didn't even change the color on these, but they're perfect the way they are. When I loaded this map, the goal was to make a kitchen in it. That was what I was prompted to do. I don't know what the logistics are here. You know, typically what you'd have is like a bed situation here, which we could make this full camper living. I bet you I could put a bed there. It won't be comfortable. You know what we can make it? Oh, there's the fridge though. Well, this should be littler. And I feel like the fridge can go back. We're just gonna make it go in the wall. Yeah, that's better. A little more space. That's too little. Maybe. I'm thinking like, I wish it was longer. If I sneak another one in there, will anyone notice? No, they won't. Okay, so my thinking is like a little day bed kind of. We'll layer pillows in the corner of it. Just when I think that I've done enough, somebody has a great idea. Okay, where are the blankets? Ooh. Oh. Where does the twin blanket? Oh, I just have to make it littler. I think it's still too big. Oh yeah, it's got to fit it nice and snug. There's also... This might be tough. Oops. Ooh. Thought. Put this at the bottom. Okay, and then this one. Layered perfectly. And then we just, oh my goodness! What colors? Little hanging vines? You're so right, I could totally add that somewhere too. We'll come back for pillows. Because we have these. That's grass. Were there not two different kinds of hanging vines? It might be a little much. I'm not sure. Is that like going too extra to put? I might feel like it's too much, to be honest. Just me personally, I might put a clock there on the wall or something instead. I could add more little plants, but I actually like that this one's not overtaken by plants or leaves growing in the walls. Let's change also the bedspread though too. I feel like there's too much red happening. Maybe blue here. Oh. Is that good? I'm moving in. I know, honestly, I could do tiny living. I think I could do tiny living. Oh, we also have these little bottles. There's the chip packet. You tell me I'm crazy. It almost gives pillow also. I didn't even notice it. That's genius. I do have a knife block, but I put my knives on the wall. Not symmetrical though. Now it bothers me. Put them right there. I'm not sold on the way the bed is right now yet. That. I want that. And then maybe the yellow. That one. That matches better. And it's more vibrant. And then we need a pillow. Okay. Beds. We have long. Oh, that's headboard pillow. Long pillow. Oh, yeah. But one littler. And white. Should the head be here? Is it weird that I put the head up here? Don't ask me why. It just kind of ended up in that position. I think because I was going to put pillows in the corner. I was even maybe going to have this thing covered in blanket entirely. What if I... just made a little bit more blanket to that? Okay, wait, I have an idea. I just need to move this for a second. Layering. We're layering. Can I layer? Now this is going on top, which wasn't what I was going for. Hold on. Let me put this back over here. Oh, I guess this reaches all the way up here, to be honest. I don't need that. Although I liked that this kind of was snug around like the mid area of the bed, and then this I wanted to be just sort of trying to extend this blanket, which now I can't get it layered the way that I had it before. How did I do this? Head to wall makes more sense for me personally. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna change it. I was gonna maybe even not have a pillow there and just have pillows in the corner, but now I've made it like this. Maybe I should rearrange the whole thing. Put him over here. We'll put him, I don't know why I rotated it. We started with this. He starts on the bottom. Then we added this one. Oh, I could add it this way. It just needs to blend. Okay, and then this one. But I need the pillow because I want it to be like halfway down where the pillow is. So I wanted this to slide underneath here. Okay, maybe it has to be up that high. Should the pillow be a color? Maybe, do you think it'll give the look like the pillow's underneath the blanket if I make it match the blanket? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, maybe something else. I don't mind it being white. Because this is also white, which it doesn't need to be. I didn't think I would squeeze a bed in here this well. There's so much in the little van. Where's the door? Right here. You get in through this little gap in the back. You open like the trunk, and then there's this little walkway here. Listen, somebody said, where am I sleeping? So I decided I'm putting him in a bed. I was going to make it more like a day bed. Should we make it like a day bed, no pillow? And do like vertical pillows in the corner? As if it's like a couch. I kind of like that thought. I'm going back to it. And now that I got rid of the pillow, it fixed this problem also. Okay. Now the bed underneath here. That doesn't need to be white. And then this one. Can I grab it? Is that it? Okay, that's better. That's good, I think. Maybe this one could be orange. Do we like this? I almost feel like this should be flipped, which is like just perfectly flipped. Oh yeah, we can pull it off. We can pull it off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. Okay, I'm gonna do pillows. Do this long pillow. It is facing this way, so we don't have to spend too much time decorating with pillows. I would love some cuter shaped pillows, or just a variety of shapes for pillows. Or can you do patterns on these? Ooh, that would be cute. Like how the picture frames have. One of these should be red. One should be... I don't know about green. Yellow. This one could be green. Is that too much? That kind of looks crazy, maybe. Maybe, though, if I took another one of these and then made it little and then squished it in here. Is that helping the situation, or are we all confused? I don't know what to do with the bed now. Oh, that's kind of fun. That color is a fun extra. It's like maybe if they had a little bit of a lean to them, or like if they were on a bit of an angle, so they look like they were leaning up against something. There were some pillows that did look like that, though, but I think they were like headboard pillows, or the headboard. Yeah, this kind of, you know what though, that makes a good maybe long pillow, and then we put these all resting up against it. Long pillow. What color should this be? Orange? It's also looking like Scott put decorations in your van with chromia colors. Ooh, that was a good color palette, though. He did a great job with the color palette on that. Maybe this one straight, and then this... This should be a little more. I like the idea that's happening here. It isn't perfect, but it's cute. We're only seeing the back of it. It actually looks better from this angle, so you don't see that they're not leaning properly. What do we think of the colors of them? Manipulation tools coming? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be so much fun. This is already so much fun, but oh my goodness, the possibilities. Look how cute this is. I would live here. I just don't have anywhere to stream. I would set up a little desk right outside. Right here would be perfect. Let me put a desk there. Can I squeeze it? No. They let me put things on the tire. Oh. I love this. Now I have something I'm wondering about right now. I didn't realize I could get that close. Just to this one. Would it be so crazy? Shoot. Okay, hold on. I need to grab the heart again. I'm on to something here, right? Can you tell? There it is. If I were to... Ooh. I gotta cheese it a little bit. I'm taking it. Is it perfect? No. I don't care. Let me just... If I make it big enough. No, it kind of has to go from here. That's the best coverage we're gonna get. Hello? I can't zoom. Oh yeah, also being able to zoom in on that specific spot isn't possible. From a distance, you can't tell. From a distance, you can't tell that they don't blend. That's perfection. That is actual literal perfection. Oh my goodness. I would live here. Star, do you want to live here? Are you awake? Come here. Oh my goodness. I know in Minecraft, I always do little tricks to make heart knobs on the cabinets because it's cute. Although I've never done it with red hearts. And now I'm like, how can I put red handles in my rental? I have to order handles. Now I'm in a decorating mood. this was inspired by my current kitchen that I just had paid someone to put contact paper on. I did not trust my own skills to do it. And so I had her put... Where's the picture of it? Where'd my kitchen go? Oh, here. So currently, my fridge is red. And my upper cabinets are light blue. Almost exactly the same as this as here. Wait. No, wrong color. I think that was for the feet. Boom. Okay, the handles kind of felt a little dark. That's cute. I like that. Okay. I can't imagine what more ways I could tweak this, to be honest. I did forget. I kind of want to go back to the ones we already made and check them out with different lighting. Oh, I have one thought. Is this a shower? I haven't done a bathroom yet, which I would be very excited to do too. But just kitchens are my favorite thing to decorate ever in the whole entire world. This makes a good magnet too. Actually, anything that would be a trinket would easily become such a good magnet. What are you scratching? There's a cat scratcher right next to the couch. Why are you using the couch? I think that I'm going too extra with the hearts on things. But what else can I stick on here? Wall decorations to make a good little like magnet. And oh, how little does this go? We're putting magnets on the fridge now. Okay. Is there a circle one? Maybe just this and then oopsies. I think I would probably just make it blend in with itself like that. Never too many hearts. So true. And now we have little magnets on the fridge. Oh, this is magnets. This is giving magnets. Okay. Ooh, don't panic when you click the wrong thing and resize it. It's giving kind of like sticky notes or something. Okay, these weren't actually as small as it could go. I think this should be white. The fridge probably could be one smaller. It's good though. No! It's fine. Nothing happened. Don't look at the back. It's just like Minecraft. You don't look at the back of the build. This was what I meant to select. It is as little as it goes. We're gonna put him here. Is this white? Oops. It is not. Is this white? Yes. And then we put that there. Is it giving like a cute clustered magnet? Maybe this is too many. Maybe we do this one instead. Too small. This white is different than the other whites. Hold on. This one. That's the look. The fridge has a face. Oh, I probably just ruined it. That one looks weird because it has that space in the middle. But I don't think I can make the color. There isn't a circle that doesn't have a frame that I'm aware of. This one might be better though. Yeah. Cute. And wait, this is technically a picture frame. Hold on. Home sweet home. You can never have too many hearts or a little leaf. Oh, the leaf is kind of cute. Maybe a little bit bigger, just so. Oh my gosh. It's too good. It's just too good. I'm gonna put the heart picture. I think that's actually the best one. It's so cute. Hi, lady. Girly. Hi. The heart could be pink too. May as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I think that this couldn't get any better. I probably would continue to tweak it for until the end of time. Literally, I can't stop. I think that's better white. Oh, hold on. Can I grab? That's the rug. That's the blanket. That. Okay. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Let's save it. And let's go revisit our other ones and look at them in different lighting. But also, this is the... What are you doing? This is the purple magical lighting. I don't know what this one's supposed to be, but I really like it. Super warm. This is snowy lighting, which just hold and imagine rainy day. Oh, I liked, oh, the toads. Let's do rainy and oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm very happy with this one. Let's go look at this one. So this was our, oh my God, I love this. I'm imagining that all of these rooms are my rooms in all of my various homes, and the black cat is just my cat, repeatedly. This is the purple. I don't know what this, this is like the rainy. That's kind of really nice, actually. I like the vibe of rain in all of them. Maybe I would add, if there was a little lamp that was like an orb on this one. Honestly, more little lamps, like little shelf lamp. There's a lot of wall sconces, there's tea lights, there's candles. There's ceiling lights. Maybe I would put this and then make it littler. I'd put an orb or like a magic crystal ball. 20 filters in the photo mode. What? Oh. I did already notice that I put thin outlines. I like keeping the thin outlines on. But you can have no outlines. Look how smooth everything is. Outlines. Whoa, you can change perspective. Where's the logo? We'll go no logo. Tilt shift. Oh, so it blurs everything on the outside. That's pretty. Oh my gosh. Filter 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is nice. Desaturated. Okay, I'm ending stream in like 10 minutes. My cat wants attention. She is needy right now. Oh wow. Going back to no filter changes everything. Focus. Oh. I just really wanted to see what this lighting looked like. Oh my gosh. And then the first build we did, I'm gonna have to save this one. No, I didn't change anything to it, did I? No, never mind. X. We're leaving it the way it was. And then this was the first room we did the cat room, which I was just figuring out what I was doing with this room. I snuck a little cat inside the box here. They wanted me to place 4 cats, but this counts as a cat, this big boy right here. I'm still pretty happy with how this one came out. But I learned so much after just playing for 2 more maps, or whatever you'd call it. Are you looking for a snack? She is looking for a snack. This was where the only thing I would have changed here, because, hello? I can't type. Hello? I'm not sure why that is. Where did I find those standing picture frames? Bathroom, beds, cabinets. Oh, these. That's what I meant to put here. So this replace with this. An actual picture that is supposed to be standing. And then I don't remember who I put in there. I said I was putting me so that my cats have a picture of me on the wall. Like I have a picture of my cat on the wall. Are the fairy lights just one set color? You know what? You just reminded me that something I wanted to add to the camper van was fairy lights. And I was like, wait, I have one more idea of something. So let's, oh my God, look at the little flags. I didn't see these. I don't need to search for it. I would like these to go kind of like in the middle. Perfect. Maybe. The knives are a little bit in the way. Maybe I shouldn't do the super droopy ones. Can I click it? Okay. Let's do the slightly less droopy ones. Yes, my love. I'm gonna be done so soon. That's like the one other thing, although we do have a ceiling light. I don't know if this makes sense in a camper van, especially in the kitchen, but it is cute. You can change the bulb color. So I can make them yellow. But they don't really emit the color different. Although if I make them yellow, that's just the color that it looks like. Can you make it purple? But you can change the bulb color. Okay, I don't know if that makes any sense in a camper van. If I had visuals on this wall where the bed is, I would put them there. But then I think we ended up with ceiling light, so I might not do these. But I thought about it. These are cute. I could spend forever. What is this? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Since when? Since when? Oh my goodness, it gives VW van vibe. I'll leave them there. They're kind of cute, actually. Or should I put flags there? Because I didn't know that was an item. I don't know where that was hiding. I can't type right now for some reason. Is that a game problem or my keyboard? That's my keyboard. Hello? What happened? Okay. That was strange. It should be fixed. Yes. Is that cute to put little flags, or should we leave the fairy lights? Hi, princess. Now I think it's the point in the game where I should just stop touching it. There comes a point when I'm playing a game where I should stop touching it. But it's so cute. These would be maybe yellow. It reminds me of my Jester character. Though it's not quite as cute as the fairy lights. But we have too many lights at this point in this van because we have a ceiling light. Is this pretty cute though? Or no? This is dumb. I think I'm just adding things for the sake of adding things. I'm going to delete everything that I added. In fact, I think if I just leave, I didn't change anything. No, the van I changed. I will change the van. That, this gives VW vibe. VW bus. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. We're saving it just like that. I'm, oops, so happy with how that all turned out. That was so much fun. I love decorating. That's one of my favorite things. Minecraft is my favorite game because I get to decorate little homes and build the cutest little houses. And I have so much fun doing that. And I got to put my cat in all of them. Goodbye.